Welcome to my Power Flow Yoga. This is Kamala Ingrid, the Holistic-Yogi. Your yoga practice does not need to be perfect. Just let it be your time to feel alive. Let's roll our mat and let's get started. Welcome as we now begin in Sukhasana. About 1 up to 3 minutes we will here stay in this place where we welcome ourselves, setting intention, and begin our breathing, inhaling through the nose evenly and then exhaling back out. Just allow yourself to stay present. Feel yourself just grounding and just continue to set intention. Mind wanders, go back to the breath and just stay here relaxed. Now we slowly come to our practice. Let's bring our hands and ourselves on our knees on all fours into cat-cow. You're doing this 5 times where you tilt the head up and the tailbone up, inhaling and exhaling round. Connect with breath and movement and come into now child pose. Hold here for 5 breaths and extend those arms. Feeling the gentle flow. Now take the hands behind you as you now stay here with 5 deep breaths in and out of the nose in the moment. Our next pose will be downward facing dog. This down dog, you can stay here for up to a minute. That's about 8 breaths. So you can work 5 to 8 breaths. Just feeling yourself align, coming into standing mountain pose, and then we're going to go into our Surya Namaskara A. We're going to do this for 3 rounds and make sure you pause in each asana. Take a deep breath and downward facing dog. Keep extending your heels, grounding them into the floor, piking the glutes up. Holding that pose for 5 and then come forward. Holding, inhale, arms up, hands in prayer, and repeat. Now we're going into Surya B, where we inhale, arms, fold forward, head up, and coming into fierce pose. Fold, step back, plank press, inhale, upward facing dog, downward dog with the right leg up, and transition the foot forward, warrior 1, breathing. Hands down, plank press, Inhale, up dog, and exhale, extend the left leg up, bring it forward, arms up, exhale, plank press, inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Hold for 5 breaths, and just maintain a steady flow, catching your breath. Now our mountain pose, and now coming into tree pose, Vikrasana. We hold each side for 30 seconds, finding that balance, and repeat on the other side. As we come now into our next pose, coming into warrior 2, right side. You're going to hold this 5 breaths. You can work it up to 10, your choice, and repeat on the other side. Nice and strong pose. Trikonasana, which is our side lateral, where we hold this one after warrior 2, going into this transition, 5 up to 10 breaths. Repeat on the other side. Nice and strong. Transitioning now into triangle, Trikonasana, 5 breaths, up to 10, and repeat on the other side. Just make sure you stack those shoulders, align the hips with the shoulders as well. So make sure, if you have to do this, you can always modify this against the wall. Repeat on the other side. Our beautiful eagle pose. Make sure you can either, if you cannot wrap your foot against right underneath around the calf, then I want you to just do what you can by stacking the knee on top of the other one and squatting low, doing 30 seconds on each side. To the right now, and we're going into Sukhasana, which is where we go ahead and we prepare ourselves to fall forward. This time take the hands behind, interlace them, arms up towards the ceiling, folding forward, 5 breaths. Repeat on the other side, and make sure you try not to bend the knee as much. coming now into the right side as we transition into Warrior 1 and hold for 5 breaths. Again, you can increase it to 10 and repeat on the other side. This reverse one of the one we just did. So now this is the modified version where your hand is in the front. Full version is hand on the outside of the leg. Repeat on the other side. 5 to 10 breaths. Now into a downward facing dog. This is your resting, and you can hold here now into a Balasana, which is our child pose, for 8 breaths. Now we're going to transition to Salabhasana A, where we come forward slowly into our belly. Take the arms behind, and let's inhale, lift ourselves up. So hold this. You're doing this 3 times, 3 rounds, 5 breaths for now, and you can always increase it to 7 breaths. Also, allow yourself to rest in between 3 breaths and then repeat again. Coming into our bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana, Sarvangasana, we do this 3 times, again 5 breaths, 3 rounds. Making sure that your feet are parallel, toes pointing forward, and that you can reach the back of the heels. And then really engage in pushing that pelvis up towards the ceiling, nice and strong. Bringing yourself down and coming into Trikonasana, just to slowly press the knees into the chest, decompressing the back from our back bend. Getting ready now into Supta Padmasana, which is our spinal twist on the floor. And we're holding this 5 up to 10 breaths, your choice, whichever needs more of attention. That's where you hold the pose a little longer and go into those deep breaths. Repeat on the other side. come to the end of our practice. You can hold this pose for about 10 breaths. And thank you for joining me. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to help others view this content. If you wish to deepen your practice, please visit my app, Kamala Ingrid, now available on Apple and Google Play, and start your 7-day free trial.